Good evening and welcome to Mystery Stamping on the Euros. I was in two minds whether to do it. I'm upstairs in my craft room with lights, as you can see. Get that up out of the way, and that one. So it's a bit warm. So I was going to go through this in a very detailed way, but I'm sorry, guys, it's just too hot. My hair's the right state. Never mind, it's got all curly. Let me show you my hands. And this is a great project. I really love it. I saw it originally on the Stampin' Up website. I think our CEO did it. So yes, it's kind of a version of something else. And I'm using the Bright Skies stamp set, which I love but haven't used very much, and the matching dies. Now, I was going to actually literally cut everything in front of you, but I'm just going to show you how I've done it, and then I've got everything prepped to the side. So you want a half sheet of A4, so that's 29.6 by 10.5, scored in half at 14.8. And then you would take your scallop dies. So it doesn't matter if you haven't got this set. If you've got any scalloped dies that you can use, and you just do diagonally one across the top bit and diagonally across the bottom bit. So you remove this bit here, okay? And that's kind of all there is to it. So fairly straightforward. These big things here are clouds. That one's way too big. So I'm using this one and this one. So I've cut those out in white. On the previous version I did, I used the designer series paper that went with this. It was, I think it was Celebration paper that went with this bundle, but I just cut out white ones. There's also a lightning bolt, which I've cut out in Lemon Lolly, and I stamped the sun. And then it was a little bit tricky, and you have to match up. So it's not perfect, but match up with that. And there is a way to do it. You just, I found there was, where's the one? This one, no. This one here. There's like a big one and then a little one. And when I had it laid out on the stamp, I could line it up, because you can see that quite clearly doesn't fit. So you just need to kind of work your way around until you find it. And there is a way, I haven't done it yet, to mark the stamp and to mark the die so you can line them up. But as I say, I haven't got around to that yet. You've also got raindrops, little raindrops, big raindrops, some flowers, some plants, not plants, stems. And I'm not sure what that is actually. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that might be that. Yeah, that's for that. That's for that flower. And then you've got the leaves, the little tulip there. So it's a really, really cute little set. And this is a really fun card to make. So let me, well, that doesn't go there because I've put that there, and then that goes there. Right, so I think I'm finished with that. But I do need the stamp set. Okay, so that is how I would do it. And this is one I have done it on. So there's my bottom bit and my top bit, and then I've got that bit missing. Now I've got a piece of window sheet. So this is basically the same size as your card front. So 10.5 by 14.8. And I'm just gonna, in fact, this window sheet is a bit narrower because we're running out. I need to order some more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some wet glue on the back here. Oops. That's the heat for you, I think, today. And get my window sheet. Just make sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to, I want it to be over the top of that fold, that score line. I'm just going to put that down and gently hold that till it sets. Now I'm just doing white clouds. I mean, obviously you could get a blender brush and do some blending. I probably would have done that with a bit of balmy blue, light balmy blue. Be nice in pool party as well, actually, for Christmas. And then I've got my bottom bit here. Make sure that's the right way round. Just need to trim that edge off. There we go. So I'm going to line that up. Now I'm going to get my reverse tweezers. Oh, that's a bit too wide. Okay, so I need to cut that down. Let's check that's going to fit now. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to pop some glue on the bottom of this piece here, on the back of this piece even. And I'm not going too close to the edge because it is window sheet, so I really don't want to mark it if I can help it. I'm going to line that up and lay it flat. I was going to use my reverse tweezers, but I'm not sure I can lift it without. Or maybe. Just line that up there. Let's give that a minute to dry. Okay, then I've got my couple of clouds. And I need a piece of white to go on the inside. Now I had a bit of basic white earlier. What have I done with it? Okay. So this is 8.5 by 12. Now, hopefully that's dry now. Let's move those out of the way. Okay. So how cool is that? I mean, it won't stand up on there because I've got that's going to just, let's try it on the paper. What I need to do is use my bone folder even more. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? Right, so I'm going to pop my large cloud, so it's pretty much covering that that scalloped bottom, and then I'm going to have my little one just hanging off there. I was going to use dimensionals, but I'm not, because actually no, I could use dimensionals on the top bit. I was going to say, because you'll be able to see them. Excuse my arm reaching over. So yeah, I'll just put a couple of dimensionals on there. So where's it going to go? It's going to go from there. All right, so another one there and another one there. That should be okay. Let's get that. Okay, and then you've got no dimensionals showing underneath. There we go. That glue will dry and you won't see it. It'll be clear when it's completely dry. And then the same with this bottom. Oh, that's the wrong way around. With this one at the bottom. So this has got a bit more. This is a bit bigger, so I need to do dimensionals down there, I think. One there. And probably need to tuck, yeah, one over here. It's a very big cloud, this one. And there we go. Okay, and then inside I'm going to pop my Designer Series paper. No, it's not Designer Series paper, it is basic white. And I've just realised I do need another scallop, so I will just quickly do that on my mini cut and emboss machine. Right, so I do need that A scallop. Yeah, and then I need, how high do I need to go? So I'm going to need to go up. Go up about 4 centimetres. Right, let's get the little mini cut and emboss, and then I'll need some balmy glue. My balmy glue. That should be okay. Get the mini cut and emboss machine down. Phew. It sure is warm. So funny. We moan like crazy about all the cold weather, and then as soon as the hot weather comes, we can't cope. Well, I can't cope. Okay, I haven't heard any screaming, so I'm assuming there's been no goals yet. No, not talking about football. Right, okay. So I need, doesn't matter which one I'm going to use. Use this one. They're actually different, but and again, I'm going to need, just checking which way around, that's it. Come down from the top. Oh, it moved. Okay, let's try and balance it a bit more. Why does that not want to go through? Because they're not in line. This is very, not happened to me before. I think it's this one is warped. So I need to turn it over and start again. If not, do you know what? I'm going to rip it. There we go. Yeah, it was because one of them was warped, so it was slightly out of sync. That's fine. Well, I've got some new plates. I probably need to replace that bottom one. Come on, go on. No, wrong way around, that's fine. Let's get that out of the way. I'll actually stand my machine on it to try and flatten the plates. Doesn't always work. Right, okay, so now I'm going to do some stamping and need to cut that bit off, but I'll glue it on and then I'll did I do it with dimensionals? I did not. Okay, so what I'm going to stamp, so I could have stamped, in fact I should have stamped that onto that cloud, but it's too late now, and the same with that one. But I have stamped my sun, and I'm going to stamp brighter skies are on their way. Get that out of the way first and lay that flat. Probably should have done it before I started. Brighter skies are on their way. I think I might do it in, let's try it in blueberry bushel. Beautiful blue. Brighter skies. Line this up straight. Okay, so that's on the outside. Brighter skies are on the way. And also I've got my lightning bolts. And I did only do 2 of them. Could actually stamp one onto the cloud, but that's okay. I like the mix of fonts on that. Okay, let's pop the lightning bolts on, and I'm going to actually put those on the window sheet. Well, kind of hanging off there and hanging off there. Whoops. Okay, let's get a bit of glue. Yeah, that's that. And then this one can go the other way. Can be sticky. Whoops, a daisy. Oh, it goes that way or that way. Yeah, it's better that way. And I'll put that there. So I'm just doing little dots of the glue. Hang that off the edge of that cloud. Okay, so that's the outside done. Brighter skies are on their way. And then on the inside, I'm going to stamp on here. And I'll do it in the blue again, using You Brighten My Cloudy Days. So that's a nice thing to say, somebody. And do that in the... Which bit was I going to cut off? I was going to cut the high... Was I going to cut the high bit or the low bit? The low bit. Okay, so let's just stamp that here. You Brighten My Cloudy Days. I'm really loving this blueberry bushel. It's so bright. Whereas when you use navy, it does show up, but it's kind of really dark. That's beautiful. Okay, I think that's one of my favourite blues now. That and no, it is blueberry bushel actually. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so that's going to go along the bottom here, inside. But I need to poke my sun out. My sun needs to be poking out. So I can't glue all the way along. So let me... Right, where am I going to be cutting that? Okay. I don't need a lot of glue. Amazing, this stuff is not normally this runny. Just shows how hot it is. Phew. At least I've got my trusty Dyson. Okay, and before it dries, I'm going to stick my sun in there and just pop a little bit behind it. Whoa, it moved. There we go. I need to go further over. Like that. There we go. And then all I need to do is trim that with my scissors, my paper snips. There's some screaming, I don't know what's going on. And there you have it. I just like the window sheet effect. I mean, you could do that with so many things. I do wish I'd stamped the cloud now, but hey ho, that's a learning experience, and that's the inside. Right, and then you've got space to write your message at the top where it won't be seen, or doesn't matter if it gets seen. That's really lovely. This was the one I made before. And these were the designer series paper, and these were the lightning bolts that went with the rock and roll set. But they're retired now, so I haven't got any of those. And then it probably does look, I think it does look better with the designer series paper inside than I've used just basic white. And also I've realized that that goes considerably higher, and therefore you've got more room to write a message without it being seen. But there you go. I hope you like that mystery project. Just a little bit of fun. I need to work out the dates of the next mystery stamping. What day was today? Oh, I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's a Tuesday. I'll definitely be back for Friday with Fiona. And the mystery stamping seems to have been quite popular. So I'm wondering whether I actually carry on doing it on a Friday, or if there's some particular techniques and things that you would like me to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I'll be back Friday, if not before. Bye.